since I figured we were talking about a film like this, I figured I need my little blue button-up shirt. Not exactly the kind of one he wears in the movie, but work with me here, okay? What is up, my fellow movie lovers? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Luke Ponto. Thank you guys so much for coming by to the channel. Hope you all enjoy your stay. Because finally, we're going to be taking a look at the new video game type of movie, Free Guy. That's right, guys. I saw it last night in the theater at 7 o'clock showing. Oh boy. I can't wait to talk about this with you guys. This one was directed by Shawn Levy, the guy that brought some of my childhood favorite films like Cheaper by the Dozen and Night at the Museum. And this movie stars a really good cast. Ryan Reynolds, Jodie, Taika Waititi, Keery, and Howery. When a bank teller discovers he's actually a background player in an open-world video game, he decides to become the hero of his own story, one that he can rewrite himself. In a world where there's no limits, he's determined to save the day his way before it's too late and maybe find a little romance with the coder who conceived him. So I honestly did not know what to expect walking into Free Guy, and like I said, I did see this movie in the theater. I only saw the trailer for this movie once whenever I went to a local cinema, that being from The Suicide Squad, believe it or not. And funny enough, The Suicide Squad was actually playing with Free Guy at the exact theater that I went to, so who knows. But in any regard, I was really hyped for this film after I heard so many good things about it, but I had to lower my expectations going in. And my goodness, was I blown away from scene one. This movie is a total blast. Free Guy is definitely the film I think we needed at this time. Like, my God. This movie was just a total blast from start to finish. And most of that really has to go to these special effects. The CGI in this movie is hardcore awesome. Like, you can tell like they really put a lot of work into these special effects. I mean, heck, it's set in a video game world, so you can tell there's going to be bound to be a lot of special effects. So they had to have a huge budget for a film like this. And having a huge budget for a film like this is honestly nothing new, because in today's standards, you really have no excuse for a film like this. Because back in the early days, you really had like Mortal Kombat 1995, like, they didn't really have great CGI, but it was just back in the 90s, they didn't have enough money, so. But we have so much money in today's standards for making Hollywood blockbusters, and it's no excuse to make a good CGI. Like, it's no excuse whatsoever, and they really pulled it off with this one. The production design looks really good, and also, I really love the look of this world, like a free city. It looks so cool. Like, it really felt like a nice city that I wanted to be in, but I really felt like that wouldn't have worked because it's a video game world, and plus, if I wore those sunglasses that Ryan Reynolds was wearing throughout the movie when he realizes that it's actually a video game, oh boy, I don't know. But I am actually kind of a gamer myself. I usually like to play old Nintendo games, like Nintendo 64 stuff, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii. I'm very old school for a video gamer, but in any case, let's also talk about these performances. Let's start off a little bit with Ryan Reynolds. This guy has been, a lot of people say that this, like, one of the films that really got him on track was actually National Lampoon's Van Wilder, which I actually have not seen, but I have seen Waiting, which came out a few years after that film, and I freaking love it. It's so much fun. And I gotta say, this is definitely one of his career highlights, for sure. Probably top 5 for his best. Because Ryan Reynolds basically just plays himself. Like, despite just playing himself, he adds so much charisma and charm to his character, and he's absolutely freaking hilarious. Like, basically, here's how I can sum up this movie. It's basically Ready Player One plus Scott Pilgrim vs. the World plus Guns Akimbo equals Free Guy. That's basically the best way I can put this film. Like, if I really had to like make some comparisons to films like this, I really have to like use those comparisons. If I'm being honest, those are my comparisons. And also, add a little sprinkling in of Deadpool. So that's how it is. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World plus Ready Player One plus Guns Akimbo plus Deadpool equals Free Guy. There you go. That's a better way I can put it. But in any case, Ryan Reynolds, is just playing Ryan Reynolds, like I said before. But like I said, he adds so much charisma and charm to his character, and he's nonstop hilarious. Like, there are so many pop culture references in this movie, and so many great cameos that I was surprised to see, and I could not help but laugh a lot throughout this movie. This movie is gut-bustingly hilarious. Like, this is the thing I really was not really expecting going in, to have like gut-busting. Like, while I was watching the movie, I wasn't expecting gut bust laughing, you know. And this movie has so much good emotion added to it as well. Like, I can't lie, it has really good emotion. We're also going to talk about Jodie Comer for a second. She did an excellent job as the character of Millie, which is actually the video game character that Guy falls in love with, apparently. And she did a great job. She was funny. She was badass in these action scenes. And she was honestly quite charming as well, just like Ryan Reynolds. But the biggest comedic standout for me has to be Lil Rel Howery, who plays this guy's best friend, Bunny, who's a little security guard at the bank that Guy works at. He was freaking hilarious. Like, this guy cracked me up most of the time. Like, I can't lie, he cracked me up. But of course, Ryan Reynolds is the main standout for this movie, because he can basically steal any film that he has and be like, you know what, I'm taking this, and plus, I'm going to steal the show. Like, in any regard. Because seriously, like, this is basically Ryan Reynolds just being Ryan Reynolds, like I said a million times. But Taika Waititi, though, as the guy that wants to erase Free City, god dang, man, this guy was hilarious. He was great. And this is actually the second time that Taika Waititi and Ryan Reynolds have actually been in a film together. We're not gonna talk about Green Lantern, even though I kind of like that movie, but I don't want to talk about it. But all joking aside, I just gotta say, this movie was just a total blast from start to finish watching in the theater. But I do have one minor nitpick I really have to give this movie. I think this film drags a little bit towards the third act. Not to say that the third act was bad, it certainly is not. Like, there were so many things that gut busted me a lot during the third act, but I really think this film could not even know where to end. In my opinion, I really do not think it really knew when to end at some point, and then it ends. And it's like, okay, you couldn't have figured out a perfect time to actually end the movie. But I almost was kind of upset leaving the theater, because I wanted to kind of see more. But in any case, Free Guy I think is one of the best movies of the year. I wouldn't really put this movie above Cruella as, like, being better than that film, because I think Cruella honestly has a bit more of a rewatch value to me. But in any case, I still think Free Guy is one of the best films of the year. Hopefully will stay in my top 10. My goodness, guys, do not skip out on this film. Please go see this film in the theater. It deserves your time. And I will give Free Guy an A. Like I said, guys, this movie is not meant to be ignored. It is deserving of your attention. Go see this movie in the theater, and I'm definitely going to buy this movie as soon as it comes out on Blu-ray 4K. I can't wait to add it to the collection. But obviously, this is all just one guy's fair opinion. What do you guys think of Free Guy? Do you guys enjoy it as much as I do? Do you hate this movie? And also, here's my question for you guys. What is your favorite Ryan Reynolds performance besides Deadpool? Sorry, I didn't make the rules for this. I just asked the question. But in all seriousness, what is your guys' favorite Ryan Reynolds film besides Deadpool? Let me hear that all down in the comments section down below. Let's talk about this movie further. I love discussing movies with you guys. And if you guys are enjoying my content, if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button down below and click on that bell icon and click on all to get notified of every single video I upload here on the channel. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up on your way out. I really would appreciate it. You guys are seriously just awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching and continue to support the channel so far. Look out for more fun content hitting this channel very, very soon. A lot of you may be wondering, where's my Wes Anderson series at? Well, I promise you guys, maybe around the beginning of September, I promise you guys I will start doing my Wes Anderson series in the build-up to the French Dispatch, which I'm really looking forward to doing for you guys. I can't wait to do so. But in any regards, once again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.